What's going on, everyone, and welcome to another figure unboxing. And today we have got another Figuarts Zero figure by Bandai. This time we have got a Dragon Ball one from the original series, not a Dragon Ball Z one this time, or GT or Super, although I don't think there's any Super Figuarts Zero figures yet. I don't think so anyway. It'd be nice if they'd done some of them ones, or even Daima ones. I don't think there's a Daima one coming out very soon. But yeah, this is pretty cool to have one from the original series of Son Goku and Bulma. Goku on his flying Nimbus and Bulma on one of her bikes, so he's on some type of bike or vehicle. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Comes in a really nice art box. Quite a big Figuarts Zero, to be fair. So it is pretty nice. This one cost £150. I got it from a Forbidden Planet store, in my local Forbidden Planet store in Manchester. It seems to be the going rate online as well, or quite similar anyway. Yeah, let's get this open. It was actually the last one I had in stock as well. This one actually doesn't have any instructions on the two lips of the box. Okay, so this one actually comes off in 3 sections. Take this piece out first. It seems to be like the back piece. Yeah, this is the piece that goes in the back as the background. Right, and there we go. There's all the pieces to it. There's a really cool displayed. There's a really cool detailed figure of Goku, Son Goku from the original Dragon Ball series. As we know, Dragon Ball is where the whole story began for Goku on his journey once he came to Earth and got found by his grandpa Gohan. It is a cool, like I said, it's the story where it all began, where we first met Goku, Krillin, Bulma, Master Roshi, all his friends. We got to see the Red Ribbon Army. It was a really cool show. I do actually prefer Dragon Ball Z, to be fair, but this is the show that started it all off. Now let's get his staff in here. I forgot what it's called. It just goes through underneath his arm there. It's like a little bit where it like slides into, little groove there. I'll put that through, put it over his tail. But yeah, that's pretty cool, having the original Goku with his staff and on a flying Nimbus. As you know, it's kind of paying homage to Journey to the West, I think it's called, or Journey to the East. With the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, and we've seen various versions of Sun Wukong in different forms of media, different video games. As we've seen recently, we've got the new Black Myth Sun Wukong game out. But yeah, the story is very old, and obviously Goku, I presume Akira Toriyama took inspiration from the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, and put it into his own main character, because Monkey King also has a flying cloud on his staff. Yeah, it's nice that we've got Goku here with his tail. Nice to have a figure with a tail on. We don't normally get ones with Goku as much with this on anymore, because he loses his tail very early on, so he don't turn into Uzaru. Now let's get this piece clipped on. It just goes into this piece here. I think that clips into there like so. Okay. So that clips into there, like so, and then we clip that piece into this bottom one, like that. I think it clicks or anything. You literally just push it in, like so. And there we have Bulma on her little flying bike, little bike type thing, which is pretty cool. Bulma's always on one of her nice little inventions, because she does create a lot of the gadgets in the show at Capsule Corp, which is pretty cool. It's a really detailed piece. I really do love it. I like how Bulma's got a little gun there. It's really cool detail. It is quite detailed, to be fair. It's really nice piece, although I should presume so for the price it is compared to the other ones. Now this just goes into the back like that, and these barrels to this minigun or Gatling gun just click on the front of the bike in that hole there, like so. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And now we're just with this piece here, just connect into that hole there. But yeah, that just slides in there like so, and Bulma is flying over Goku like that. And it is a really cool piece. Like I said, this one's more like a diorama. It's a really cool Dragon Ball. It's a really cool Dragon Ball figure. This cool statue really is amazing. I do like some of these type of ones that Figuarts Zero have been doing, rather than just like museum pose figures, things that I once just stuck there doing a move or something. Well, it depends how they are doing the move. Like if it's got a character doing a Bankai or something, like one of the Bleach ones, or if it's going to be Goku maybe doing, I don't know, a Spirit Bomb or something, just something that looks a bit cooler. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Like I like the Goku one when he's stood above Planet Namek and it's kind of like exploding, about to explode. You get all like the fire coming up from it and that, and Goku's Super Saiyan with his aura around him. But yeah, that is a really amazing piece. Hopefully more of them come out like this. Like I say, a bit more of a diorama, and maybe even some of the older Dragon Ball ones. That would be nice. A General Tao one, that would be pretty cool. From the Dragon Ball, from the original Dragon Ball, and maybe some Red Rocket ones or something, or Demon King Piccolo. That would be pretty cool, because I don't know if there is any original Dragon Ball ones of these at the moment. You can get old Dragon Ball figures, different brands and that. But yeah, I like how it shows Goku flying on his Nimbus. I like the effects from it going around the back of Bulma here. It's a really cool piece that will look good on display with the rest of my Dragon Ball figures. And there we have it, another amazing Figuarts Zero figure by Bandai, this time a Dragon Ball 1 of Son Goku and Bulma from the original Dragon Ball series. As I said, it's a really amazing statue, a bit like a diorama. As I said, hopefully they make some more figures like this, a bit more detailed. Like I said, the figures are highly detailed, the both of them, like Bulma's bike from everything on it, and it's a nice size Goku as well, because he's like the smaller version of him, the kid version of Goku. So it's a pretty nice size. And yeah, it's nice that we've got that he's on the flying Nimbus. So I'll push him a bit more. But yeah, it's nice that he's on the flying Nimbus and Bulma's following him on her bike with a nice little pistol there. Yeah, it's a really amazing figure. Will look really cool with the Dragon Ball collection. And as I said, hopefully they bring out some more Dragon Ball ones from the old ones. It'd be nice to get like a big Figuarts one like they do with the One Piece figures, to get like an Uzaru or something with a bit of a diorama or something, or even the Dragon Shenron. That would be pretty cool. It'd be pretty nice to see. Made like a little pieces at the bottom of it to make a nice cool display piece, cool little diorama. But yeah, that's a really cool statue, cool figure. As I said, it cost £150, so it's a bit bigger than some of the other Figuarts Zero ones I've got. I mean, they all range probably from about £80 to £150. Some could go above, especially the bigger one-piece ones anyway, so it's not too bad price-wise. But it was the last one I had in store, so I was just glad to grab it, otherwise I would have had to have purchased it online. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please give us a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more statue unboxings.